Bien, mi gente, bienvenidos aquí entre nosotros. Yo soy Jennifer Funes, para todos los que ya me conocen y para los que no, pues esto es, repito, aquí entre nosotros cada semana un invitado especial y hoy pues obviamente no es la excepción. La entrevista se va a llevar a cabo en inglés por mi invitada, pero mientras tanto les recuerdo rapidito que tenemos Verano Fest de Tegucigalpa este 8 de abril en el estadio Chochi Sosa. Los portones se abren a partir de las 2 de la tarde hasta las 4 de la mañana, más de 12 artistas invitados en un mismo lugar. Repito, Verano Fest de Tegucigalpa para todos ustedes. Los boletos ya están a la venta en e-ticket para que los puedan adquirir, ya sea en línea o en los puntos de venta en Metromall o Multiplaza, 4 áreas distintas con más de 12 artistas internacionales: Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Panamá, en la casa y obviamente Colombia. Así que esto va a ser un eventazazo, el festival más grande, el meñadito más grande. Ya les voy a mencionar más adelante quiénes son esos artistas. Mientras tanto, comienzo ahora mismo. Okay, today I'm having a new invite guest, and it's Renee630. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Finally. Internet was a bit trash. But here we
I know,
are.
right?
Yeah, here we are.
Here
finally.
we are, finally.
How you doing? Tell us about your day. What you doing a normal day, Renee?
Oh, so on a normal day, I would get up, check my emails, check my WhatsApp, go on my Instagram, check for messages from like DJs and check if there's any business messages, always business, always checking to
You're
see
always
how
like
the
really
work is going.
bossy. Girls really bossy. I know that you were dancer, host in USA, Europe, and now a singer. If I'm
Yes.
not wrong, right? Tell us about your lifestyle and how you make all of that process from dancer, from
Yeah.
host to a singer.
Well, I started dancing in 2012, and I met my friend, my best friend, Cher. That's dancehall queen Cher, and the passion we both had for dancing, it gravitate us together. So that's when we start doing a lot of music videos, go on tours, go to places together, and that's how I blew up as a dancer when I did the puppy tail. I did the puppy tail because the puppy tail isn't, I created the puppy tail and 630 and stuff. So those dance gave me a big highlight. And that's when, my career as dancing went really well. I went on tour with Charlie Blacks to Europe and we did a lot of shows and stuff. But I always loved music before.
Mhm.
So I was always, even when I was dancing, when I was around my friends, they would always say, sing for me, sing for me. I would be like, no, I'm shy. Because I was always shy. So they would be like, no, you can sing for me. So they're one of the persons that encouraged me to do music because they were like, you can really sing and you can do music. And I loved music from I was young. So that's when I decided I want to stop dancing because I accomplished a lot in dancing. And then I started to have back pains. I started to have back pains and I was like, oh, may I get old? I need to stop dance now. So that's when I decided to do music fully, like just music.
So when you were like dancing, you were on tours and everything. You told us with Charlie Black. Which other artists you got to know it or to meet in that time when you were a dancer?
I worked with a lot of artists. I worked with Popcorn. I worked with Idonia. I worked with Conscience. I worked with like
And now
everybody, like DeMarco.
You got any song with Conscious till now?
No, not yet. I haven't worked with Conscience.
Do you wish to have one, or maybe in the future we can see a
collaboration
with Conscious?
I wish to have one because he's a really good artist. I love his work.
Right
but
now,
I have a song with Charlie Black.
Yeah, that would be like really cool. I was going to ask you that about Conscious and our artists. In the beginning, I was telling people in general about a fest that we're going to have April 8th. And we're going to have more than 12 international artists.
Yeah.
one of them will be like Cuddy Ranks, Chavacan and Pliers. I know they are from Jamaica. Have you ever heard songs about them, like Murder, She Wrote, and
Of
other
course,
Bam
those
Bam?
songs.
You know what I'm talking.
Listen,
You know what
I
I'm
grew up.
talking about.
I grew up on those songs. Yeah.
They are like maybe kind of inspirational to you.
Yeah, very inspirational. Yeah, I grew up as a child. I was listening to, 'cause, those artists are like the elders, like they're older. When I was a baby, those artists was hot. So I grew up on those music. So yeah,
They're going to be here in Honduras this April 8th. By the way,
That's
have
good.
you ever traveled to a Central American country or no?
I don't remember. I've been to so much places.
But to Honduras, for example, have you ever come to Honduras or you haven't?
No. I've been to Dominica, Trinidad, Bahamas, St. Vincent, Europe, Canada, England. No, I haven't been to Honduras.
But do you ever have like any, I know you're with Kraba, greetings to Kraba, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, we can see you in Roatan or something like that. Those are like the most traveling parts of from Honduras, like you can see a lot of music come from your place, you mic and all of that stuff. You don't know any artists from Honduras till now?
Not really, but I really want to come to that country. Like I really want to come there. I can't wait because I realize you guys love our music, like, so I can't wait to come there to meet you guys. Like,
it will be like super cool, talking about your career and talking about you were a dancer, a host. I said that you were host of this program called Bad Girls of Dance Hall.
Dance Hall, yeah.
What about the program? Because it was like your real lifestyles, you talking,
Yeah.
You look like kind of different in that time. I'm going to ask you about another type of things, your image, all of that. I saw an interview, by the way, about kind of body modifications and everything that we do as girls. It's part of us. I like that. But you have a great body, I have to say it, and you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Really beautiful, yes.
Thank you
but
so
tell
much.
us about that experience of being a host of this program.
All of us as dancers, like, we came with the idea, like, why not do a reality show like how we always watch the reality shows on BET and stuff? So I'll be like, let's do a Jamaican version of dancehall, like let the world see dancehall itself and let the world see us that's in dancehall and showcase.
So that was like your idea with your team of
dancers. No, not my idea, all of us idea. We all came together. Yeah, we all came together with the idea. And that's when we decided to film, and we had a small budget. It wasn't big because at the time it's not like we had companies that came together with us. It was just us doing it. So that's why the program kind of stopped, because we had to stop it. Like, oh, we don't have any sponsors or nothing like that. It was just us as dancers come together and just want to showcase dancehall to the world. So that's how, and show them our lifestyle, because a lot of people love us and want to see what we do day to day, what we do as dancehall people. So that's how we came about with the show. And the show was really good because a lot of people was watching it. Like, when we finished the show, people call me like months after, a year after, and be like, no, why the show stop?
Like,
so
how hard? I saw that all the views that you have in YouTube and everything. How hard it was to deal with filming a program. I think that having to prepare for a dance and everything that you were doing in that time, it was like really hard to manage your time, or it was like kind of easy?
It was kind of hard, and we had to make it work because we had shows, we had dance classes, we had stuff to do, but we wanted to incorporate the show in the spaces of it. You understand? Okay. So yeah, it was kind of busy for us, because we had to incorporate our workspace with the show. But that's what we want to show people. We want to show people what we did on a daily basis. So it was just the camera being there, catching us being busy, doing the work. So it wasn't
that
really
time,
hard like that.
Okay, in that time you were thinking about singing, or
Yeah,
you
all
were
the
like
time.
all
I
the
was
time?
always
So,
thinking about singing,
but you didn't
but I,
want
but
to
I,
really
but I didn't.
go
I
for
didn't know
it.
the right time. I didn't know the right time to go for it. I was like, when should I do this? Like, that's
But
why
did
after
you
that,
prepare yourself like in any way from that time that you were dancing in the program and everything? Like you were practicing singing or trying
yeah,
yourself
that's
to do
why I
like
said
covers?
that's why I said I used to like sing for my friends. Like they would be like, "Come sing for us."
Only for your friends, nothing else.
Yes,
Not
yes,
like
because I was.
uploading videos in social media,
Yeah,
but only your
I
friends.
used to upload. Yeah, I used to up the videos that
Okay.
I used to the videos that me and my friends used to do. Excuse me and my friends used to do when I was singing. They used to video me and like we used to post it on Instagram and be like, people be like, "Yeah, you sound really good." So even when I started music, when I started singing, like a lot of my fans were like, "Yes, I remember when she used to post and sing." I'll be like, "Yes,
Real.
they do remember. They see what's going on." So even when some people it would be new to them to be like, "Oh, I never know Renee could sing," but some of my real fans that was watching us all the time, they'll be like, "Yes, I remember when she used to post videos," because I used to post on my social media singing, and my friends would video me and be like, "Come sing for us," because them know say something I love, like they know I love it.
Did you ever imagine that if you start like your singer career, you will have like a lot of fans? Because I'm in your YouTube channel and you have more than 3 millions, for example, in this video, My Body, that I think that's
Yeah,
your most real video. You have 1 million, My Over, Free and Single, 1 million. I mean, more than 1 million in every video that you have post in your YouTube channel.
yeah.
Did you ever imagine that you were going to have a lot of fans and your music was going to be like that view?
Well, I knew I could sing really good. I knew that. I knew I had the talent, but I didn't know if people would like it. Like I was nervous at first, like would they like me? But then when I
I
saw
think
the
that
support
that
that
is
I
like
got,
a point that you have to deal with when you're starting
yeah,
like a music
yeah,
career, like throwing your first or releasing your first song and seeing if people will like really like it or
yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's like part of.
yeah. Cause it was nervous, like doing my first song and sending it to all my friends and like regular people I know and like people I know in music. I was like, tell me if this sounds good. Like, let me know your opinion. So I used to send them, and some of them be like, yeah, it's okay, and I like it, and some be like, yeah, you're bad. Like, I didn't know you have that in you. So yeah, like it was nervous at first because I didn't know the reaction that I was gonna get.
Do you ever got to deal like in the beginning with really bad comments or negative things
Yes,
that you will think
I
like,
had no.
no, I think that maybe you could regret in that time to be a singer because of those negative things or vibes?
If it discouraged me at any time,
Yeah, like if you ever thought like I will stop maybe singing because too much negative vibe or too much
no,
comment, or
no,
you
no.
ever like, I'll work harder for it.
When no, I work harder. Like when I see the negative comments, I'm like, I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna
Mhm.
prove you guys wrong because I know I got the talent. It's not like I don't have it. I know I have the talent, so I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. So that's what those negative comments were my motivation, like to go harder.
That's good to hear. That's really like motivational. I got a really good like question. Who gave you like the first hand for you to go to this world of artists? Who told you like, I'm going to support you. Come to my studio. The first one.
Crabba, crabba, like
Grandpa, for real.
crabba, yeah, so yeah, because from the because as I said, I went on tour with Charlie, and that was the last time I danced. When I went on tour, that
Okay.
was my final year. That was my
You have
final
a
time.
fit with Charlie, right? It's called ligament, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
I
when I
get
decided, and I was speaking because Krabba was on tour with us, and I was telling Krabba like, I want to sing, I want to do music. So Krabba was like, let's do it. I'll help you. So yeah, he
how
was
did
one
how,
that helped me.
with Crab, like once you were in a more professional way, of course, with Krabba, how did your lifestyle change from being a dancer only, being in programs and everything, to become a professional singer?
How did my life change? It's changed a lot because the feel of singing is totally different from dancing. Like, dancing, we would go like and practice dancing, or probably we just go at night and perform and stuff. But like singing, I have to do vocal training. I have to be in the studio. I have
It
to be
was hard
writing the
to
songs.
maybe adapt to that type of world of artists and everything, maybe like because of time, the relationship with team Krabba, Charlie, and everything was like hard to adapt to that world.
If it was hard to adapt, no, I'm willing. I'm willing to work with the challenge.
Okay.
It was new to me, but I was willing to work with it and learn, because I was willing to learn because it's something that I wanted to do. So I wanted to learn how the whole thing goes. So it wasn't hard. It was just a learning process.
And what will be like maybe the hardest thing to change for you in all of that process? Maybe confidence, maybe being on time in the places, maybe writing. That's like the most like hard part that you till now say like, I keep fighting with that.
The most hard part is like getting the song right. Because like sometimes I'll be in the studio and I want to do it a certain way. And like I'm doing it and it's not coming out like I want it to do. And I'll get frustrated. Like I would get really frustrated and be like, I'm gonna come back, or I'm like, I don't want to bother do this.
I think that's like a thing of being like, well, maybe trying to get a perfect song, right? I think that's like that frustrating part, and that you think that, okay, I want a song that people will like really entertain with, really accept my song, views, everything, social media, so much things.
Yeah, so that's the most hard part, getting the song right, because I don't want to put out anything that's rubbish. I don't want to put out any garbage. I want to put out good music, so that's the hard part. And probably what mostly changed for me was to be more braver, because as I said before, I was really shy. I only wanted to sing in front of my friends. So now being an artist, I have to sing in front of millions of people. So that was a life changing for me. Like, you can't be shy anymore. You have to go
How
out there and do it.
how do you work in that, now that you're like telling us that part of your life? How do you work in your confidence? Because as girls, we always have like that part of maybe talking about ourselves, some days that we're super maybe in depression, whatever, we're looking in the mirror and we're like, I don't know why I'm like this. I gotta do better. How you work? It's true, I do that sometimes. I go to the shower, I'm like crying, and then I'm fine. When I go out, I'm fine.
Yeah, afterwards.
That's my way of getting out of anxiety and everything. But how do you work in yourself, like being in a confident way? I can see your videos, you show your body. Like I told you, you have a great body. You have your hair done, everything. So what helps you to be like more confident?
Because like what helps me is the support. Because sometimes like when I'm going to perform, I'll be like, Jesus, oh my God, I'm gonna go in front of so much people. And like my friends would be like, no girl, you can do this, you're gonna kill it. And they're gonna give me like the support. And then when I reach on stage and I start to perform, the support I get from my fans, I'm like, okay, I think this can work. All this time I was nervous for nothing. So yeah.
That's like the positive way, your fans, I guess, right? That the
Yeah,
support.
because my fans really give me a really good support. So they motivate me to do more. Like they give me really good support.
That's good to hear. What has been like maybe your best experience, like performing or being with your fans in a country?
My best experience since I'm a artist,
Since you're an artist.
like one of my best experience is when I went to Charlie Black's show and performed, and I
Ooh.
killed it. Like I killed it because Charlie Black kept the show in Jamaica, and he invited us as artists, all of his artist friends, and he was like, when I went on, I was so nervous, and when I went on and I did my thing, like I mashed up the show, like that was one of my best
That part
experience
of
as an
energy. I
artist.
think that at the same time that you were like afraid, the energy helped you.
Yeah, so I was afraid at first, and when I went on show and the feedback that they gave me, I did well. Like the show was great. Like I showed the show. Everybody was talking about like, wow, you did good. Like you impressed me. So yeah, that was one of my best moments. Because a couple times after that, COVID came and we didn't really do much shows after that. So far, that's one of my best moments.
And talking about your performance, that is your best experience with Charlie and everything. I was reading, like I told you before, this interview with body modification. There's something that I'm going to say is that a lot of like dudes for real always like criticize girls too. This part of us, like when we have another part of our body, like I want to do my boobs, whatever. But how do you start like thinking about, okay, I want to change this part, I want to change that part, and do you ever got to deal with those type of comments like, well, you're going to do that, you look good, or no, you look like better before? People talk a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, when I just did cosmetic surgery, people were like, no, why? At first people was like, yes, you look good. And then you had a next set of people that was like, no, you shouldn't have done that. Oh my God, you guys are fake. You're so fake. Your body's fake. Yeah, they would always tell you, like, your body's fake. And no, you shouldn't have done that. You spoil your body. I was like, no. And then, like, most of the crowd was saying, yes, you look damn good. So I wasn't even looking at the negative comments that was like, no, you shouldn't have done surgery.
So you'd never really like care about those negative comments?
No, because listen, I always tell them, my mother told me when I was younger that anytime you look in the mirror and you like what you see, don't care what anybody else have to say. And I brought this with me till now. Because when I looked in the mirror, like after I finished, I look damn good. So it don't matter what them say, me look good.
I like that. Those are like good vibes. That kind of maybe thinking and everything has to do with this. I want to know about this song called My Body, because you have like the video that has to do with this that we're talking right now, or I'm wrong?
Yeah, so My Body was like my first single that I released working with
3.7 million of views. 3.7 million of views.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Because this single was all about me transitioning from a dancer to an artist. Because as I said, when I did my surgery, I wanted a new look. I wanted to look fresh. I didn't want anybody to look at me.
Fresh,
yeah, like a new image, brand new. So I went, after I came off tour, I went and like, I'm gonna do my body. I wanna come fresh and I wanna have a new song singing about my body. So like I did the surgery, and then afterwards, when I got better and everything, I said, okay, we're gonna go in the studio and I'm gonna sing about my body. And I'm gonna tell them that I don't care what they have to say. And
I like
this is what we're doing. So that's why I said it. Burn them to overfur my
like, what? Shut up, because I like my body.
Yeah, the song was just representing me and my body. That's why it names My Body. That's why I name it My Body.
Yeah, I can see this. And you got a lot of songs, you know. And there's one
But,
song that we got to talk about it, and it's Na Lift. This
huh?
single, Na Lift. The song Na Lift.
Nalef, yeah,
Na Lift.
Nalef.
What about that new single?
learn Jamaican. I want you to say it good.
Yeah,
Nalef,
I know. That's
Nalef.
wait. Okay, if you can teach me, I'll
So
be like fine.
so you're gonna drag the nah. Say it's nah.
It's like
It's
na,
nah.
wait,
Yeah,
na left. You
Nalef.
pronounce
Yeah.
like na left.
Yeah,
Like it's
Nalef.
like
Yeah.
more fancy. I gotta say that it's more fancy. It's like no, na left. Kind of
Yes,
like that.
you get it. Yes, Nalef. So it's
It's
like
more fancy.
where I say the man not leaving. The man that I'm together
Like
with,
my
he's
na
not leaving.
left.
Yeah,
I have
the
to
man
learn.
not leave.
Yeah.
So it's patois. It's patois.
Mhm.
Not left is
Tell us
really
about
saying
na
not
left.
leaving. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You already
So
released the
yeah.
song, or you're going to be like releasing the song maybe this week, or you already do it?
Repeat.
You already released the song that not left, or you haven't?
It's really no. It's releasing tomorrow. It's releasing tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes,
Tell us
tomorrow
about
Friday.
the idea of making this song. If it's coming with a video.
Yes. We're gonna shoot the video like a week after. Like after we release it tomorrow, I'm gonna shoot the video like the next week after. But yeah, we're gonna come with a bad video and listen. The song is going crazy already. Like everybody love it. Like look out for this song to surpass My Body. You see that 3.7 million? Now left is gonna go more. Like now left is
And
gonna
the
go
video,
more.
what about like the video will be like better than my body? Because that video was like pretty good, you know? That was you,
Yeah, of
totally.
course.
Yeah. It's like I saw the
Now
video and
left
I
is
was
gonna
like,
go
damn,
crazy.
she looks hot.
Thank you. Now left is gonna go crazy because I'm getting a lot of feedback already, and the song hasn't dropped. So I know like this is gonna go crazy. So I want everybody to go check it out. Now left. I hope they can spell it.
Okay, I got
NahleF.
it here. Okay. There I got it. Nahlef.
Yes, yeah, Nahlef. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm making a good effort in here.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. You can come here and live.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What about an idea of an album? Maybe this 2022, 2023, an album,
Uh,
an EP.
album.
You got like an idea of that?
What you said? An album?
An album or something?
No.
A new project?
I'm actually working. I'm actually working on my EP. Nahlef is one of the songs off the EP.
Okay. How many songs
Yeah.
you're like
It's gonna
releasing
be
in your EP?
6. It's gonna be 6 songs. Yeah. Yeah.
And the whole like idea of the EP, it has to do maybe with totally different of the songs that we already like got in
Yeah.
you, my body and everything. You come with something new.
Yeah. We're gonna come with different new things. Like we're gonna sing songs for the ladies because I'm always representing for my ladies.
In
Like yeah,
collaboration,
so
I think that that's like an important thing to mention. Collaborations, or it's only you?
yeah, man. I'm gonna have collabs. I'm gonna have collabs for
Okay.
sure. Gonna have collabs with like Writing King, Busy Signal. We're gonna have. It's gonna be crazy. The EP is gonna be really good.
And once you are like maybe releasing your EP, you're going to make a travel, I don't know, to any other country, like a
Yeah,
tour or something.
yeah. We're gonna do a tour. I'm gonna go to Canada and England.
Okay.
Yeah,
Canada, England.
and
You're
for
not coming
sure,
like,
I'm coming to your country soon.
I was like, you're not going to any like Spanish country or something.
Yes, I'm gonna
Do
go
you
to
know Spanish?
Dominica.
That's a good question. You know Spanish?
a little bit. Like,
What's like? Tell me. Like you already like heard me talking kind of Jamaican. I'm doing an effort. What about you talking in Spanish? What do you know in Spanish?
I know how to spell in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, ocho, nueve.
Damn. You can put that in your song, like uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I love that.
Like that's a good idea. Well, before like ending the interview and talking a good time with you, is there like anything else that you would like to say to your fans and people that is like looking at the interview right now here between us, aquí entre nosotros?
I want to tell all my fans that look out for more good music from Renee630, and don't just think of Renee630 as the dancer. Just remember she's now the singer, the artist, and just look out for more good music. Like, and go stream Nah left, go stream it.
Nah left. You already heard me. Nah left. I got it.
Nah left.
Can you not? You already sang, so can you sing us a little bit from Nah left?
Me hear about the people that talk say we not gonna ever make it. It a go burn them. You know say we not left. God no, we not left. No time. When them a chat with a pan a padlock, them no stand a chance. Cause we not left. Come me like a death. No time.
Damn. I like it. No, thank you. You know, an advice to those people that maybe they think that they cannot reach their dreams or they cannot be singers like you are now, like making your dreams come true. Any advice you want to tell them?
Listen, you can do anything you set out to do. Like, you can set your goals and you can do it. So even if you're not a professional singer, if you want to be a singer, you can be a singer. Anything you set yourself to be, you can be. Just don't give up. Just go hard.
Okay, super good. No, Renee, thank you. I hope you feel like comfortable in the interview. You know, thank you for teaching me a bit of Jamaica. I gotta like practice a bit more for real. But no, for real, thank you for your time. And I hope that when you get to release your EP, I have you here again, here between us.
For sure.
Maybe in person, I catch you to
get
an interview with you in Honduras. We don't know.
Yes. Coming soon to Honduras. Yeah.
Maybe. But it was pretty good, you know. But thank you.
And I love your tattoos.
I hope to have you here really soon. So a big hug and a kiss to you.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.